let's begin. Hey yogis, welcome back. Hopefully if you're watching in real time, I have the air blasting here, so hopefully you can still hear me. It's like 105 today, not as bad as 122, which is what it was yesterday. So if you as well, I know a bunch of places across the United States are dealing with a heat wave. If you are struggling with that, we have a nice, cooling, slow practice to concentrate on that gratitude and non-stealing, trusting that we have everything we need and we don't need to acquire anything else. So finding gratitude for what we have. So come hop onto your mat, get into something comfy. I'm pretty much in my pajamas today, staying cool here in Los Angeles. So come and take a seat. Let your head stack right above your heart. And bring one hand over the lower belly and then one hand over the heart. And take a couple of breaths into your hands. Notice what this feels like to breathe. Let it be as simple as that, as just finding gratitude for your own breath. There's no need to desire anything else here. So going back to this idea of, sometimes we feel like we work really hard or we treat people in a certain way and we expect or desire something in return, or an equality or payback for what we've done. And again, the truth is we're really not owed anything. So finding your intention and your actions to really match up to that truest desire without any sort of expectation in return is a really hard practice. Right? We can so easily get into the negative, why it didn't work out, why that person isn't responding like you wanted them to. Right? It sets ourselves up for disappointments. And the easiest way to get out of that negative mindset is to just think and to reflect on something that you're truly grateful for. It might just be your health. It might be having this moment here to just breathe. It might be a little furry friend like the one behind me, little Nala. It might be that you have air conditioning on a really hot day like today. So give yourself one more breath in. And then we'll release and start to hook onto the knees here and take a couple of cat-cows in our seat. So on your inhale, roll open through the heart. And exhale, round chin to chest. See if you can connect your breath all the way down into the root of your spine, to the belly, the low back. Peel open, feeling nice and grounded as you peel open, and then exhale, round. Find a little bit of surrender and collapse. Inhale, take it forward. And exhale, round. And just come up, take your head for a couple rolls. Roll out through the head and the neck. Maybe fake a yawn. Stretch open the jaw and the mouth. And then swim the hands off to the side here. We'll bring the left hand down. Inhale, right arm comes all the way up. Big stretch up and over to the left. Connect down into your sits bones. Feel that foundation. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale, come all the way up. Wrap your palms and your fingertips behind you. Send your fingertips to face out and the heels of the hands to face in. And bend your elbows. Lean back. Open up the chest. So you can stay here, maybe starting to rise up onto the knees and lifting the hips up, rolling open through the heart. So this should feel good. Inhale. Exhale, release. So again, finding in your own practice what feels good, what is opening to the body, not restricting the body. We'll shift here and make our way onto our hands and our knees. And we'll find a couple cat-cows here. Inhale, roll open through the heart. Exhale, round. And again, deep breath in, take it forward. Exhale, round. Give yourself a little bit of movement in the hips. Rock it back and forth from side to side. And then we'll walk it out and make our way right up into downward facing dog. And again, just give yourself a couple of petals here. Roll it out through the head and the neck. And then we'll take our right foot, step it all the way forward. Step it all the way forward, so we're in a low lunge here. And then just give yourself a couple of rocks, so maybe forward, backward, opening up this right leg. Getting into the body. And then eventually we'll lean forward and start to peel the fingertips maybe away from the ground. So roll the shoulder blades open, turn the palms open, peel open the chest, maybe lift the hips up a little bit here. Feel the navel hug in. Lean back, take a nice big breath in. And then exhale, release. Left hand comes down and we'll take a twist up and over to the right. And then really let that right arm fall slightly behind you, peeling open. And then bend your elbow, bring the fingertips towards the back of the head. Push your head back in space. And then exhale, release. Right hand comes down. Send that right knee back to meet the left. Roll it out, rock it out. And so you can take a little back bend here by dropping the hips down. Rocking the hips from side to side. And then we'll come back up and make our way back into downward facing dog. So take your time getting there. And pedal it out, roll out through the head and the neck. So again, find something that feels good, nothing super crazy today, just enough to get into your body and get you going on your day, or maybe settle you down after a hard day. We'll walk that left foot forward. Take a couple rocks forward and rocks back. So again, yoga doesn't always have to be like this hour and a half that you devote to yourself, that you have to do every day. It might just be a few movements here and there, or meditation. It's being okay with your ability to find time, and whatever time that is, just let that be enough. You know, sometimes we don't have hours, and sometimes we do. And so taking whatever time you have to quite physically and mentally in the mind switch into something more positive. And Sometimes that's really hard. It's so easy to get caught in the negative. But coming back again to what you're grateful for. Right, being grateful to just the ability to be able to move your muscles like this, or to give yourself these few moments to breathe in your own space. It's the one good thing about home practice, right? You can feel free to add on or change any of these things. So eventually we'll rise up here, take the arms out to the side, feel the navel pull in, peel open the heart, take a nice big breath in. And then exhale, release. We'll find that twist. So right hand comes down and left hand peels all the way up towards the sky. Let the arm fall slightly behind you. And then bend your elbow, fingertips come right towards the back of the head. Push your head back in space. Roll it open. Exhale, release. Left knee comes back to meet the right. Circle it out. Maybe let those hips drop down and rock from side to side. And then we'll take it up and back and find child's pose. So knees wide, big toes together. Give yourself a much deserved release. Let go of the weight of the head and the jaw. And then finding gratitude for just this stillness, this moment to connect back into your breath. Trusting that you really do have everything you need. Whatever you're searching for. And trusting that it will be provided in some way. And then on our next inhale, we'll rise up here. Come and take a seat. And shoot out that left leg. Walk your right foot to the inner thigh. Taking a nice big stretch and fold over that left leg. Walk your fingertips towards the left leg. Nice and tall. Exhale, folding it up and over. Left leg here. And then we'll rise up. Bend that left knee so finds a pinwheel with the legs. Roll open through the heart on your exhale. Twist to the left. Nice, come back to your breath. Just feel that connection to the ground with your sits bones. Come back through center. And then exhale, release. So we'll shift and we'll send the right leg out. Left foot towards the inner thigh. Ground down, feel the connection to your mat, to the earth. Breathe all the way down into the tailbone, the low back. Nice long spine. And then exhale, take it up and over the right leg. Big stretch into that left side body. Inhale, come all the way up, and we'll find our pinwheel of the legs. Find center, push down through the sits bones, lift up nice and tall. And we'll exhale, twist to the right. Feel the navel hug in just a little bit so you can find more extension through your upper spine. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of a lazy day here. Being so hot out, right? So pacing yourself if you are in that heat and doing whatever you can finding some way to connect back to your body, whatever your weather is. And then we'll come back to center. So take one last forward fold here. Send both legs out in front of you for Paschimottanasana. Feet hip-width distance apart. Put a little bend in your knees and then find your sits bones. Scooching back onto the sits bones. Roll open through the heart. Take a breath in. Exhale. Fold. So you might land here. You might be able to access those feet. But think about the extension. So leading with your heart. Leading with that positive gratitude sense of the heart. Instead of that dark negative space that we all so easily fall into, and then let yourself fold. Nice, and then we'll come back up. Take one last hip opener, balls of the feet come together, and just kind of rock from side to side. We pedal those knees up and down, grab onto the shins, the ankles, or the feet. Take a nice big breath in here. Extend, and then exhale, fold. Then we'll come back up, find an easy seat. We'll end here. Hands come onto the thighs. Push down into your sits bones. Roll open through the heart. Long spine, long neck. Let yourself breathe. Trust. Trust that you have everything you need. And then for these last few moments, focus on something you're truly grateful for. And then soften into it, maybe finding with that gratitude a sense of forgiveness to yourself and to those around you, right? We're all doing the best we can. And then slowly turn the corners of your mouth up, shifting one last time into something more positive. Exhale, release, bring the hands together at the heart. So you did it. Right, simple, easy. Sometimes that's all it takes is a little bit of movement and connecting to your breath. Exhale, bow your head down to the heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on Sarah Yoga. Please sign up for my newsletter if you want more tips and recommendations on how to shift your mindset into that more positive place on a daily basis. And I'll see you next time. Null and I are trying to stay cool here, as I hope you are as well. That in mind, carry on, keep your practice going, and we'll meet right back here on Sarah Yoga. Namaste.